Yeah, that's pretty damn good. And I knew I should have won my fucking game. Shit. Oh well. What's the Draeneirs is his demonic dragon god. Here with another episode of Doki Doki Witcher Club, episode 12. Now we're back to like where Yuri was talking about her book. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Anyway, holy shit. There's no doubt about that, you're able to say that. Then suddenly, I'm ready to win, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I watch things like books and writing, I feel my thoughts. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? Okay. I kind of forgot to pay attention to people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Okay, whatever that I fucking saw is gone. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking to myself. That's. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's Witcher Club after all. Uh, that's. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? By reading it, right? What the fuck? It's bad enough because I was watching some Dead Space videos from Markiplier and I got so jumpy because I never gotten far in the game. I will be doing it soon, aka probably a week or three, maybe. Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Mm, let me just give a book. I quickly retrieve a book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I sort into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It is as it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. I'm so sorry. I just you're really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, this should work, right? I set my desk over until it's up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. Uh, I suppose so. Yuri totally closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I see my right hand to open the book. to hold a book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn a page. Here. You rotate your left arm and holds the left side of a book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of a book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? You turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Huh? That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Take a sip on my Diet Coke. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turned it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like a intimate exchange. My thumb gently widen over off of the page, went it further over to her, as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guessed and she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... You're breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Your son practically rushes out of the classroom. Wonderful voice about... Oh, dragon. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was out after his what a strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say it too. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back to my bag. Let me just say this. With Yuri, I have a fucking feeling this is gonna be all about on her side. Considering though my character is spending a lot of the time with her, like Serial, like I did with Serial and all. Well, like with him and her. Holy shit, it's snowing again. Oh my god. Well, we're definitely not gonna have school tomorrow. Probably. Tomorrow's gonna be 0 degrees, so what have I done? And yeah, I already know that Gabby washed my video that I posted an hour ago. Sorry if it's in big gaps like that. I don't mean it to happen like that. Like between hours, because I should be recording like back and forth, like back to back. Like the thing that I have to do is wait until the video is published onto YouTube completely. So I had to check YouTube about a few times to make sure it's on there before I delete the video off my tablet, not on YouTube, but I meant like the footage of it on my tablet so I can clear up room to record the next episode. If that makes sense, I don't know. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. I guarantee she's gonna say that it's gonna be like Yuri. Hi, ho, dragon. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we can do for better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ho Dragon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And we'll got my poem. Great job, Ho Dragon. It was going ooh in my head while reading it. Oh my god. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone, especially slow. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of stuff written, right? Written that's full of imaginary and symbolism. So I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I didn't mean it like that to say bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's not totally given up on people. She depends so much. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of high kindness. Don't think she's used to being included like that. She must be really starved for social interaction. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We were just sharing our poems with each other. Yeah? Ready? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know? Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my god. Hole in wall. If you put the in it, hole in the wall, then that actually represents a very old TV show I loved. It was interesting. Oh, I should get started. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frankly glanced at my surroundings but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are these, are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on that sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrambling and praying tricks on my ears. Ruins begin to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. Right there. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I banished my pen. No. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform. It's like, is that what you want to call it? So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of a style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. This is what poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that it has some kind of emphasis recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. A emphasis? Yeah, something like, I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it's kind of coming so strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too focused on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never get make any progress. Just force your way to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, I think I should be doing Yuri for the last one because, yeah. Well, on top of this whole thing, if there is another one, then Yuri will be first, and probably after all the other poems, she will be the first one technically to read it. Depends if it gives me the option to choose or not. So I'm going for Natsuki. It's about what I expected from someone like you. That's what I want. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotion, so basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. No, not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly. Try. But that's about it. Yeah. Until you aren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Okay, just see. Okay. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be always some with stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like if this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling at the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her, which she should never do. Now, Yuri. Hmm. As Yuri reached the poem, I noticed her eyes widen. Aspirational. Oh, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. Hmm? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? You're serious at me blankly, then, what's my poem again? Uh, well, I know that. I just meant, you trace off, unable to find an excuse. He traces her finger around for words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form fit the two together. The result is that both of the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once she refines her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes, her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but and building them, but getting them to work. Together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. Practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. He smiles dreamily as if it was a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this important supposed to be a witcher club? Okay. Ghosts under the light. When tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath a amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street right to have understood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing in the air of the present but living in the past. The light tickles with, with you know, trickles, I think. They're tricking back. I don't know what that tension was. I'm sorry if I have such horrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it looked like it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Really? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. wasn't too it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, if a story isn't about it goes at all, Ho Dragon. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolical compared to the ghost. Wigger in her less remained place of comfort, unable to get let go of the past, and soon to be left for nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Uh, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep on I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Ho Dragon. Ah, me too. Pew. I guess that's everyone. Okay. Drainers, that's gonna be all for today's episode. And I will see you in the next video. See y'all. Fuck.